Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin today's breaking update, please make sure to subscribe to this channel so you never miss the latest news and shocking updates from the Roloff family. In the world of Little People, Big World, few stories have captured as much attention and speculation as the growing tension between Amy Roloff and her son, Zach. What began as a family united by love, hard work, and the dream of building something lasting on Roloff Farms has slowly unraveled into drama, resentment, and even shocking rumors about Zach being forced to step away from both the farm and the United States. For years, fans saw Amy as the nurturing heart of the Roloff household. She balanced being a mother of four, supporting her children's dreams, and playing a central role in the day-to-day operations of Roloff Farms. But as the seasons progressed, her divorce from Matt Roloff, her remarriage to Chris Marek, and her shifting focus away from the farm began to create deep divisions within the family. Zach, once seen as the natural heir to Roloff Farms, had long dreamed of taking over a significant portion of the property. He envisioned raising his children, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah, on the same land where he grew up. But those dreams slowly crumbled. Negotiations with his father Matt turned sour, with Matt ultimately deciding to list large portions of the farm for sale rather than handing it down to his kids. This decision alone caused a massive rift in the Roloff family. But behind the scenes, according to whispers and family dynamics captured on the show, Amy may have played a bigger role in Zach's downfall than fans initially realized. After selling her own portion of Roloff Farms to Matt, Amy moved on to a new chapter in her life with Chris. But in doing so, she effectively cut ties with the legacy that Zach hoped to preserve. To Zach, this felt like betrayal. His mother, the one who always encouraged him, suddenly walking away from the dream he wanted to carry forward. The situation escalated when Amy began openly questioning Zach's ability to manage the farm. On camera and at times behind closed doors, she expressed doubts about whether Zach had the financial resources, the business mindset, or even the motivation to take on such a massive responsibility. These words struck deep, especially considering Zach's lifelong passion for the farm. Fans began to wonder, was Amy secretly undermining her own son's chances of becoming the next generation of Roloffs to run the land? Things grew even more complicated as Zach and his wife Tori decided to distance themselves physically and emotionally from the family drama. They moved to a new home in Battleground, Washington, several hours away from Roloff Farms. To many, this was a clear signal that Zach was not only stepping back from the farm, but also from his family's constant battles. And while the official narrative was about starting fresh, insiders have speculated that the decision was less about choice and more about being pushed out. The phrase "forced to leave" began circulating among fans online. They pointed to Amy's subtle but powerful influence within the family. While Matt was the one making business decisions, Amy's emotional authority may have swayed conversations in ways that left Zach feeling powerless. Was Amy protecting her own peace by siding with Chris and distancing herself from farm-related conflict? Or was she actively ensuring that Zach would never inherit the property? Beyond the farm, some rumors have even suggested that Zach considered leaving the United States altogether to escape the constant public scrutiny and the painful family divisions. While Zach has not confirmed any such plans, fans speculate that the pressures of fame, combined with the heartbreak of losing his childhood home, could push him and Tori towards seeking a quieter life abroad. The most heartbreaking element of this story is the impact on the Roloff grandchildren. Jackson and Lila, both young and innocent, loved spending time on the farm. It was where they celebrated birthdays, holidays, and countless family milestones. But now with Zach and Tori stepping away, the children are caught in the middle of a fractured family legacy. And as fans watch, they can't help but wonder whether the next generation of Roloffs will ever truly know the magic of Roloff Farms the way Amy and Matt's kids once did. For longtime viewers, Amy's role in all of this is complex. On one hand, she's a mother who has given her life to her children and deserves to find happiness with Chris. On the other, she is seen as someone who may have quietly but effectively destroyed Zach's dream by not supporting him in the farm negotiations, by casting doubt on his leadership, and by moving forward with her own life without looking back. To many, that feels like betrayal. The idea of Amy secretly destroying Zach is not about one explosive act, but rather a series of choices, small and large, that chipped away at his future, selling her share to Matt instead of Zach, voicing skepticism about his abilities, aligning with Chris instead of rallying behind her son, and finally watching silently as Matt put the farm on the open market rather than ensuring it stayed in the family. As the show continues, fans will likely see even more cracks in the Roloff family dynamic. Will Zach ever reconcile with Amy and Matt? Will Amy realize the depth of the pain her decisions caused her son? Or has too much damage already been done? What is certain is that the Roloff legacy, once thought to be passed down proudly to the next generation, now hangs in the balance. And while Amy has found new happiness in her marriage, Zach has been left to pick up the pieces of a dream that may never be realized. In the end, the story of Amy and Zach serves as a reminder that family conflicts are rarely about one person or one decision. They are about a lifetime of choices, words, and actions that, when stacked together, can either build a strong foundation or completely tear it down. And for viewers of Little People, Big World, this saga isn't just entertainment. It's a deeply emotional story about a family they've grown to love, now facing divisions that may never fully heal. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. And if you love your mother, give this video a like.